Human Action, Freedom and Responsibility, December 2023. These are my personal observations rooted in years of practice and synthesis. Human action and subjective choices seemingly align with the concept of individuation, a process central to self realization involving the discovery and experience of meaning and purpose in life, a cornerstone of Jungian psychology. The social science of praxeology, a term coined by Ludwig von Mises and further developed by other economists such as Murray Rothbard and Friedrich Hayek, delves into the intentional human behavior and unfolds like a map, revealing the logical implications of our decisions. It recognizes that our choices aren't arbitrary but purposeful, driven by subjective needs, all within the context of scarce resources. These choices are logical sequences not based on reactions. Praxeology helps us understand economic phenomena through clear reasoning rather than complex mathematics. Its ideas are time tested, ensuring that each step in the deduction process is meaningful and accurate. This perspective provides insight into market dynamics and resource allocation, where each choice reflects the exercise of personal freedom. By making decisions over time, individuals assert their autonomy and control over their lives. Consider the example of voluntary collaboration in a marketplace. When people engage in trade, they do so not because they are forced to, but because they see mutual benefit. A farmer might trade crops with a blacksmith for tools, both recognizing that their exchange improves their individual situations. This voluntary collaboration exemplifies how free individuals acting in their own interests contribute to a well functioning economy. In this framework, property rights also emerge as a vital expression of liberty. They protect individuals' ability to act, ensuring that one's labor, resources, and creations are safeguarded from unwarranted interference. For instance, if a person owns land, they have the right to cultivate it, sell it, or build upon it, free from excessive government control. However, when governments intervene through excessive regulation, taxation, or control, they disrupt this delicate balance, stifling economic freedom and undermining personal sovereignty. This became particularly evident to me in 2020 and 2021 when government mandates began to interfere with what I consider the most fundamental property of all, my body. These mandates, often justified as collective actions for the greater good, highlighted a troubling reality. We have unknowingly surrendered our liberties because we lost the ability to discern between collective and individual rights and responsibilities. The expansion of state power during this period was a stark reminder of how easily freedom can be compromised under the guise of public safety. Human action is not just an economic theory, but a defense of political freedom, a safeguard against the overreach of government. Time emerges as a central protagonist in this interplay between economics and psychology. Our choices, like chapters in a well scripted novel, evolve over time, influenced by the ticking urgency of our needs and the perceived worth of our goods. The subjective concept of value in the Austrian economic tradition, ever changing and deeply personal, weaves seamlessly with the flowing currents of time. In essence, this framework illuminates the path of liberty, showing that the ability to act according to one's own judgment is not merely an economic necessity but a political imperative. The freedom to own property, to engage in voluntary exchange, and to plan for an uncertain future are all safeguarded under this philosophy, ensuring that individuals remain the architects of their destinies. Government intervention, when unchecked, threatens this freedom, making the defense of property rights and individual autonomy all the more crucial. Freedom is preserved not by chance, but by deliberate and ongoing resistance to government overreach. This ensures that every step in the deduction process holds true significance, reinforcing the vital connection between economic theory and political liberty. Subjective choices unfold within time. December 2022. Revolutions start when the current paradigms have reached the peak of corruption and they are organically in a state of decay. The next revolution is the way we relate to our sense of freedom, our individuation, and how the vibration of manifestation supports a monetary value system where individuals are the only ones accountable, no more corrupted leaders inflating recklessly the value of things. This year, between supporting a proxy war and endless irresponsible financial printing factory, the US closes 2022 in a deep sense of denial, with an excruciating, never ending debt and fueling fiat money to the wrong people for the wrong reasons, while the people remain still confused as to what creates inflation while they only focus on the day to day survival needs.